out what happened over here. But we came all this way. Okay, well, what's going on? And why is everybody wearing mushroom hats? Hello there. Always happy to see a traveler in Hateno village. Are you one of the ones who came to see the new Cece fashion line? Not to brag, but the mind behind it is my own daughter Cece. If you're looking for her, she's right there. You'll probably find her at the clothing shop, I mean boutique. Okay? Not sure what the difference is personally, but Cece always gets upset when I call it a clothing shop. Only natural. As I've said multiple times now, I can't admit 3 customers at present. What? What do you mean? We took the trouble to come here and now you're saying we can't get in? But I wanted to see Cece's new stuff. It's not every day a mega famous fashion designer debuts new material. Yeah, everything I heard said this was some of Cece's best work. I'm so sorry, but we only have 1 entry ticket remaining. 1 ticket, so you're saying 1 person could go in. Hey, come on now. We can't let just one of us get a head start. Y'all are so... What the heck's up with y'all fashion sense? Sure, I know that. It was just a joke. Oh well, maybe if we come back later, they'll have room for all of us. Not yet. It's not like this is the only clothing place in the village. What do you say we kill some time at the dye shop? Oh, we could check out the pasture, or we could check out the pasture. Okay. Speaking of which, I've heard that a little ways up the road from the pasture is a laboratory specializing in ancient stuff. Yes, I want to go there myself, actually. This is the 2nd time. Since we all got dolled up, we might as well hit the town to see it all. That's, weird. Okay. Thank goodness they gave up, Oh my, I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Okay. Are you also a tourist who's come to see my sisters? I mean, the new line of Cece products? As long as it's just you, you're free to go into the shop. Cece herself is in there right now, in fact. Nothing you'll see is for sale. It's only an exposition for right now. Sorry to disappoint. I mean, I don't really care. I'll look at your weird clothes. Like, what the heck is that? Aha. Another practically perfect masterpiece. It's an exemplar of the form from every angle. This is the sort of thing on which I've built my name and reputation as the world-renowned Cece. Oh, did she literally just said "ada"? Oh my gosh. Oh, pardon me. Are you an admirer here to meet the incomparable Cece? I must say, you don't seem to show any sort of interest in fashion. I really don't care. Welcome to Ventes Clothing, the only boutique in the world which carries the Cece brand. And if you weren't aware, you stand before the very woman who changed this fusty old village into the birthplace of Nuova fashion. Be like, oh, what? As proof, I present to you this. The Cece hat, the newest and most magnificent work by yours truly, Cece. Looks terrible. Do you see that luxurious curve? Wouldn't you call it the pinnacle of perfection? I missed that first line, whatever. This piece is so special that I dare not assign a price to it. It's not for sale. I shall only part with it when I find someone truly worthy of owning it. Only the most impressive fashionista in Hyrule's trendiest village is worthy of such a crown. What? What's all this about Hyrule's trendiest village? I don't remember approving any new slogans for Hateno. Oh, is that the village leader? Ah, look who's here. What can I do for you? Oh, esteemed Mayor Reede. I'm really sorry. I tried to stop him from coming in like you asked, but he wouldn't take no for an answer. So this is the village head. Okay. Cece, you have got to quit littering the village with your weird art pieces. I mean, they are pretty weird, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe you don't realize, but plants need their sleep too. Those eyesores are so bright at night that they're keeping the veggies awake. It's a real problem for the crops. Hateno's foundation is its produce. What are we going to do if it fails? Now, dear, there's no need to get so worked up. I think some of the people here actually like her art, you know? Yeah, the crazy people. Wouldn't it be better to hear her out? Don't fall for a line of twaddle. She's got everyone in Hateno wrapped around her finger already. My duty is to look after the village, and that's what I mean to do. Looking after the village, you say? You're like, who do you suppose you have to thank for Hateno's rejuvenation? It didn't need rejuvenating. Hateno Village is a peaceful place where folks live quiet lives, and that's the way they like it. Do they? Then let's leave the matter to the people to decide. My avant-garde approach versus this mayor's quaint bygone ways. Oh, jeez. The citizens will decide which outlook will drive the future of the village. By holding a mayoral election, you're really going to have an election in a Zelda game. What? You're calling for a mayoral election? Sure, suits me. I'll win that pretty easy. Sophie, I delegate management of the mayoral election to you. What? Come on, what, Clavia? Whatever. I don't feel like sticking around here any longer. It's time we headed back home. So, who am I supposed to help here? Am I supposed to get the headpiece and then it's supposed to be to, like, open up one of the fairies, or... Oh, you again. I've got a long to-do list in preparation for the mayoral election, and the sooner I get started, the better. The answer should go without saying, but you are, of course... I'd say undecided, because I don't give two craps. Oh, if you haven't yet thrown in your lot with either candidate, then... Welcome to Team Cece. That settles that, I trust. It's plain for all to see that I'm a shoo-in for the next mayor. Or so one would think. Yet there are stragglers in this village still supporting Reede. They need a mental makeover. And so, I have a fabulous plan to give out mushrooms to Reede supporters. Mushrooms are synonymous with the Cece brand. Fungal fashion is the Cece way. You're actually kind of crazy. The mushrooms I give them will paint them inside and out with fresh, vibrant Cece brand colors. Although Sophie and I must mind the shop, where will we find someone we can trust to carry out this vital task? That's the magic words I was waiting for. You're a lifesaver. I guess I'm handing out mushrooms to people because it's a side quest and I'm trying to 100% the game. Now then, you'll be needing these. Okay. These mushrooms are for the village's Reede supporters. It's easy to recognize them by how unstylish they are. What? My supporters are all expert fashionistas dressed to the nines in Cece. That should go without saying, but don't give one to anyone in Reede's family. There's also no need to give them to the children, travelers, or any temporary residents like the Sheikah researchers. That leaves us with, unless I miss my guess, a total of 8 Reede supporters. Your mission is simple. Give a single Hylian shroom to each of those 8 misguided voters. Well, off you go. Okay. Yeah, they've been putting these strange decorations all over the village. Sorry about that. Are you a visitor here, a tourist? You're in Hateno Village, a village known for living off the land. For as long as anyone can remember, we tilled the soil and let nature be our guide in life. Now, though, everything's getting so glitzy as some folks try to drum up more tourism business. Mind you, we were all happy to see Cece return to the village after she'd been away for so long. Some folks, like my daughter Prima, started wearing that flashy Cece brand stuff right away in celebration. But it's a tad over the top for me and my son-in-law Wharton. We prefer the simple life, the way we have always lived it. But I don't mean to talk your ear off. By all means, go on and have yourself a peaceful stay here. Is there something you need from me? Mr. Traveler? Have a Hylian shroom. Huh, is this from Cece? Thank you kindly. Us old folk don't know much about what's in now, you know? I'm happy to vote for whoever for mayor if they'll fix up the village real nice. Look at me, I'm a traveler. I don't raise a fuss about a little rain. That's what you're thinking, aren't you? No. I tend crops, so I'm all for the rain. Even so, I'd rather not get drenched if I don't have to. If you want to jaw a while, could we do it after we found a bit of cover? If you have something to say, take this shroom. A gift from Cece. Thanks for that. The world of fashion moves too fast for us old folk. But I'm in favor of any mayor who can make sure this village stays a place where the younger folk are happy to live. Huh? Do you need something from me? Yeah, here, take this.
Oh.
What's this? Something from Cece? Yeah, pretty obvious from the look of it. You know, people keep talking up the Cece brand stuff, but it really never clicked with me. I know the lady works hard, but most of us farmers around here aren't too precious about our clothes. But sure. Thanks for the mushroom. That's mighty nice. Yeah, why can't he understand? I had no idea Warden could be so stubborn. He would always humor me before we got married, no matter what I asked. It would be so hard for him to wear a simple CC brand hat. I don't understand why he's this dead set against it. Oh, can I help you? Oh, okay. Oops. I really can't be dwelling on that right now. Not while I'm on the clock. Must be good to get out of the rain. Hi. Welcome to Tanpu Inn. Will you be staying with us today? You're like, no, actually I'm not. I just wanted to eavesdrop. Thanks for asking. No, I'm good. Maybe the next time Warren is leaning carelessly against the terrace, I'll catch him off guard and jam a hat on his head. Wow, you're can't you just accept the fact that your husband doesn't want to wear a mushroom on his freaking head? All you people who are like, oh, mushroom this, mushroom that, you know, get out of here. Y'all are freaking weird, dude. Okay, why can't I climb that? That's all I wanted to do. I'm assuming this is still the inn. No, this is a... Oh, hey, it's you. It's the guy she just told me about. Oh, if you don't know me, I'm a worker at the inn. Whoever's at the counter right now can help you out if you need something. It's probably my wife, Prima, you'll be dealing with. Every time I show my face around there, she demands to know why I'm not wearing CC brand clothes. So I'm keeping my distance till the fad dies down. I never knew my dear Prima was the type to get so worked up about fashion. Need something else? Something not related to the inn? Well, here you go. Ooh, for me? Thanks. My wife loves CC stuff, so I'll save it as a treat for her. I'm not too into the designs myself, but she is pretty pleased with them. And she does look incredibly cute when she wears them too. Yeah, that CC is alright in my book. Really? You really just changed your frickin' tune. And I'm not the only one. Koyin from the farm on the hill said the same thing. Is that her right here? Have I talked to you yet? I don't think so. Tamana. Who is this freak? Be like, what? Oh, hey there. What brings you to town? Oh, he's actually pretty handsome now they get a good look. Be like, yeah. Hey, I have a good idea. You should take this and not ask any questions. Okay? You swept me off my feet so fast I gave you one of my prized eggs. Be like, I'm taken, ma'am. I'm sorry. No more, though. Just forget what happened here today. How could I ever forget? Your heart is like a cuckoo's egg, easily given but easy to break. Please find it in your heart to forget what happened here today. How could I ever forget? Oh, come on, stop saying the same thing. I was wondering if there was some way I could romanticize eggs. But in the end, eggs are something you cook and eat for breakfast, and that's it. They say a cuckoo's memory lasts for 3 steps. If you promise to forget this whole thing, I'll forget it too. I should head back to work. The stores and barns are always open. Take it easy, stranger. Did you still need something? Be like, yeah, take this mushroom. You brought this from Cece. Wow, thank you. There's a lot of ways you can prepare mushrooms. They're tasty on their own too. I just like them, okay? But that's when they're food. When you make them fashion, you lose me. It wasn't so long ago that doing stuff like that was completely unheard of here. The farm families don't know what to make of it either. Can you blame them? Okay. Oh, we're supposed to be doing something for him too? Oh, you're the traveler I saw with the Ventus clothing, right? Did you come to check up on me because you were worried? Yeah. I lost my head a little there. I'm not too proud of the way I behaved. But don't you worry about me. I have a couple tricks up my sleeve against Cece. I might not be able to pull one of them off in time for the mayoral election. So I'm focusing on the second plan, to bring back a taste no one's tried here in years. What kind of taste? Way back when, my grandfather worked with someone from the village to create a special kind of food. It was too ahead of its time to catch on, so it never went further than the first trial run, but I never forgot it. Even today, I can still recall the gooey mouthfeel of the one bite my grandfather shared with me. In the back of my mind, I've always wanted to make it a signature staple of this village. If I could accomplish that, then I'd have something that could stand up to Cece. Except I can't remember who in the village my grandfather worked with or what they created. And now that I think of it, it also had a unique, pungent scent. If I could just smell that aroma again, it might jog my memory. You have to excuse me, I have other things to take care of. Please don't worry about my problems and just have a nice, relaxing time in our village. Have you tried the fresh milk they make on the farm up the hill? Having a glass is a nice way to unwind before bed. A new signature food. See, that makes sense. Well, you're a new face around here, if I'm any judge. Welcome to Hateno pasture. Nothing like morning air on a farm, eh? You got something for me? Yes, I do, actually. Thank you. Is this from Cece? Isn't that sweet? These are tasty if you fry them up as a snack. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate the gifts, but me and my daughter, Koyin and old man Talk, don't care much about clothes. So what use is fashion in the field, right? That's true. Still, I'm glad that's all you came for. If you told me you were here to pick up some fresh milk, I'd have been in a tight spot, make no mistake. Don't tell me you haven't heard of my farm's fresh milk. It's the best in Hateno. I haven't actually. I mean, I kind of did, but still, wasn't planning on getting any. The secret's in the special feed I make for my cow that gives her milk an extra little something you don't get anywhere else. Except I've been having trouble getting my hands on acorns to mix up any more of it. There used to be tons of acorns all over the ground in the forest out back. No idea where they all went. Probably the squirrels started taking over and grabbing them all for themselves. Sometimes they'll drop the acorns that they carry in their cheeks if you startle them. But they're quick little critters. I need at least 3 acorns to make my special feed, so it's a real problem for me. But our Koyin is always staring into that pond, so I doubt she'll be any help gathering acorns. Here's some acorns. No fooling. Well, I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth, not with me at my wit's end and all. I don't know if this is rightly makes up for it, but I have a bottle on me. It looks like Lon Lon Ranch. Oh, I was keeping it squirreled away, but no reason to be a miser about it now. A miser about it now? That's whatever a miser is. I better go mix up a batch of feed right away now that I got some more acorns. If you ever want more fresh milk, I'll swap you some for 3 acorns. Call it a special trade, just for you. Well, thank you. Look at this decoration. How do I fix this? How do I dive into the pond? There's no way. That's too deep a swim, huh? Oh, crap. What's with the blank stare? Oh, you must be a customer. What's that you got there, highly insured? From Cece, huh? Yes. But I can see you mean well enough with the gift, so I'm happy to accept. Thanks. Sorry, but if you're here on farm business, you'll have to talk to my dad at the farm. I need to get my hands on that message bottle floating in the pond. Quick. Message bottle! I need that message bottle. I finally found the letter my great-grandpa left, but I can't reach for it. My arms are too short, pond's too deep to swim, and anyways, I don't know how. But that letter has the advice I need to get this farm back on its feet, and if I don't get my hands on it, we're sunk. Okay, well, this is how you do it, okay? I'm just gonna throw out some, told you whatever after. I'm too busy to, huh? Yeah, I just dove in there and got it myself. That's my great-grandpa's message bottle. But how did you... Don't worry about it. Did you fish it out for me? Thanks. There should be a letter in this bottle with advice for getting our phone back on its feet. Let's see here. Read the message. What does it say? Yep. There we go. Gosh, do I miss Great-Grandpa's handwriting. His penmanship was so messy that no one but him and his family could read it. Oh ho, I hadn't thought of that. New specialty with mare, cheese, fermentation. Can't name too early. Yeah, this could work. Sorry to run, but I want to put my great-grandpa's advice into practice right away. If you need me, I'll be back at the house.
Hey!
It's right over there, by the way. Come by a bit later so I can thank you for the help. Okay. If I play my cards right, I can start making a signature product. It'll be good not just for our farm, but the whole village. I'm itching to get started. The world building is actually really fantastic in this. I mean, there was world building in Breath of the Wild, right? But like this is on like another level. I gotta talk to one more person. So she's making cheese or something. So I guess we can learn about cheese while we're here. Ah, good, you showed up. Take a look at this. Take a look at this. Drink that. Don't it feel good? I call it Hateno cheese, dude. That is a nice looking piece of cheese. That message my great-grandpa left behind had the recipe. It's springy on the outside but melty on the inside, and it's so delicious you'll think you're dreaming. But back to the reason I called you here. It's, well, you know, I couldn't have made this without you, so I wanted you to be the first to have some. Yeah, are you flirting with me, ma'am? Are you flirting with me? Hello? Are you flirting with me? Anyway, consider this my thanks. Go on, take it already.
Yeah.
As I understand it, Great-Grandpa worked with the mayor back then on the Hateno cheese to put our village on the map. But it was ahead of its time. The villagers rejected it. Having eaten this, I think they were nuts. Now is the time for Hateno cheese to make a splash in the culinary world. I'm sick of fashion getting all the attention lately. It's really eating into our business. But if anything will bring the customers in, it's this. I'd say it's time to do some renovation around here. Okay. Thanks for the cheese. Maybe here is good? No. I like it better this way. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Holy crap, it's a cheese emporium. Ta-da! The Hateno cheese shop is complete. What do you think? The next step is to get those folks over at the general store to start stocking it. That reminds me, you won't get this offer anywhere else, but around here I'll give you some fresh milk instead of rupees.
Ah.
I'll make the dream my great-grandpa gave up on come true, and this farm will be busier than ever in the bargain. So, you'll come visit me again, right? Ah, this shit. We're not here to flirt. I'm sorry. I'm here for Zelda. Leave me alone. Okay, so I can only buy slices of cheese.
Ah.
Yes. She'll accept fresh mocha trade.
Ah.
Nah, I just want a few. I don't want to waste too much rupees. Good choice, presenting a chunk of thick, rich, highly nutritious, and absolutely unbeatable Hateno cheese. Oh, look at that. You can make... Ooh, look at that recipe. Is that a pizza? I need some tomatoes and tabantha wheat. Okay, so according to the quest I'm currently doing, there is literally one person left. Here he is. This guy, this guy, get out of here. Let me talk to you, talk. Hey, what do you want with an old man like me? Finally. Finally! You say this is from Cece. Well, that's generous of her, thanks. What's this? That's a fine looking mushroom you brought me. Seems like lately Cece's mushrooms are popping up everywhere around here. Be like, that's because they are, sir, they are. Makes my eyes water a bit to see those flashy colors wherever I turn. My family and all my friends my age tend to take life slower than she does. Still and all, it'd be rude to turn down a generous gift. Thank you. Thank you. We're finally done. I can do this for hours. I want to figure out what the heck happens. Oh, have you handed them out already? Oh, you delivered all all my little gifts. I see, well done. That ought to help a few of those Reede voters see the light. Not really. Here you are, a sign of my gratitude. That's it. It's a rare mushroom, worth more than most can afford. As you're on Team Cece, I expect you to eat it and fire yourself up for the Mayoral election coming up. Finally, I can get out of here. Unfortunately, I don't think that's the end of Tika has a problem too. She saddled me with so much work when she put me in charge of the Mayoral election. Sir, I feel like I should apologize for dragging you into this mess I found myself in, but since we are both involved now, can you give me a little advice? Sure. I should have expected that. The thing I need your advice on is my sister. It's about Cece. Lately, she's been sneaking off alone in the middle of the night. I don't think it's anything sinister, but the election is soon, and I don't want any last-minute surprises to hurt her chances. So I'd like you to tail my sister, find out where she's going and what she's up to, and get back to me. I tried following her myself, but she spotted me right away. I really got an earful about it, too. If you succeed in finding out what she's doing, I can reward you, of course. You're the only one I can ask for help. I don't want any of the villagers finding out until I know what's going on. Help me out, please. Okay, well. Don't got time. Until I'm tailing her. This is another side quest. Aha! That was weird, but okay. What's she doing? Perfect. I do believe nobody saw me. I'm free to enjoy another of my late night meals in secret. Oh wow. Ah, how I enjoy my nightly vegetables. The shine, the luster, the fragrance. Yes, indeed. Now this is luxury dining. And so, without further ado, let us tuck in. Crunch, munch, crunch. Crunch. Sigh. So scrumptious, the crisp, smooth taste is a sign they were grown on a diet of pure water. Thanks to the farmer's deft touch and the quality of the soil, I can even eat the skin without misgivings. Honestly, vegetables from anywhere but Hateno village simply don't count. They're nowhere near as filling. Though I've built a reputation on flash and glamour here in private, I must admit that the simple, unadorned things are best. There's simply no denying it, alas. But now that I'm full for tonight, it's best that I return home. If I don't return quickly, Sophie might start to suspect something. So she eats vegetables at nighttime. And what? That's really it. That's her big secret. It's literally a big secret. Sorry about this. I know it's a tall order asking you to tail my sister, but I'm just so nervous about her. Well, she's just eating vegetables and eating like what? It's super late at night and hiding it for some reason. That's just weird, but okay. Really, the silo across the way? What? I thought she'd been hiding something big. Is that really all there was to it? I know my sister says a lot about charisma and style and has to do everything in the most ostentatious way possible, but between you and me, her tastes are pretty plain. She loves the slow life here in Hateno village. She probably told you she came back here because of development or whatever. But the truth is she wanted to eat the vegetables grown right here in her hometown again. At least I'm pretty sure that's the case. Either way, I'm so glad she wasn't up to anything scandalous. I want you to have this in exchange for helping me out. Okay? Of course, mushrooms. My sister really is a handful sometimes. Both she and Reede want the same things, you know. I can't understand why the two of them don't just work together instead of going to such bizarre lengths. Yeah, I don't know why I did, so I did. Oh, you're the customer I saw at Ventes Clothing, aren't you? You know, from when they were talking about whether to go through with the mayoral election or not. It's become something of a hassle. They're both so stubborn. I wish they'd clear the air between them and end this silly quarrel once and for all. But there's a moot point now. I have something else on my mind. I should take care of this before the mayoral election starts. Oh, you don't mind letting me in here? I won't mince words. It's about my husband, Reede. That man of mine, he shuts himself up in our shed every night. I don't have the faintest what he's up to. When I ask, he just says it's a secret, and I can't get another peep out of him. I hate the idea of snooping on him, plus I think he'd catch me at it right away. But I get so worried when I think about whether whatever he's doing will affect his chances in the election. I was fit to burst if I couldn't find someone to talk to about this. Good timing you came along. Good thing you came along. I'd like you to enter our shed at midday when my husband isn't around and see if you can figure out what he's doing. I'll pay you for your troubles, of course. The only problem I can see is that he keeps the place locked up tight. He'll never fit through a window, but maybe you could dig a hole or something. Well, you'll figure it out. Into the well we go. For the last bits of... Oh, so the north is where... I need to go there. The blood moon happened, so we gotta avoid all the notes toward a new variety of pumpkin. I firmly believe that Hateno Village's charm is in the delicious vegetables and milk from our farms, but there's no denying that these things just aren't resonating with the youth nowadays, and I've got no business being mayor if I can't fix that. So I got together with Knack, the best farmer in these parts, and we came up with a new type of pumpkin. The color, shape, and appearance are based on the Cece brand aesthetic, which is popular with the young folk. We've hit a snag though. It might be a bit before we can achieve our goal of shipping the pumpkins out. How goes it? Made any progress on that thing we talked about? Technically, yes. You say he's developing a new pumpkin? That's why he's been consulting with Knack so often. He could have just asked Cece about it directly, but I know it's too hard working and stubborn for that. He's too hard working. It's a relief to find out the truth. A lot of things make sense now. Like why he went to Ventus Clothing. It's so obvious in hindsight. I'm sorry, that's between me and my husband. Thank you for looking into this for me. I promise you a reward and I keep my promises. Highland tomatoes. Thank you. What a pair the two of them make. If they would just get along. You ought to be my guest, and instead I end up asking you for favors. Sorry about that, but you were a huge help. Thank you. If only that man could be more forthright. He takes everything so seriously that he sometimes doesn't know how to open up. No one knows him like me, so it's up to me to give him my support.
No! Oh. Oh. Oh.
아, 뭐? 어,
Oh. Ah. Oh. Oh. Oh.
No. No. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Ma! Ma!
Oh.